Greetings family, peace and love. Thank you for visiting my channel. This vlog is going to be a little different because it's on a topic that I normally wouldn't touch on, but I think it's worth discussing. This vlog is about a UFO expert who was found dead after vomiting black liquid. This is posted October 17th, 2016. A conspiracy theorist has been found dead in Poland just days after he texted his mom instructing her to, quote, investigate, unquote, should anything happen to him. Max Spiers is his name. He's a 39-year-old father of two. He was found dead on a sofa in Poland, where he had gone to give a talk about conspiracy theories and UFOs. Max Spiers was ruled to have died from natural causes despite no post-mortem examination being carried out on his body. But his dark investigations into UFOs and government cover-ups may have made him enemies who wanted him dead, says mother Vanessa Bates, age 63. In a chilling text message to his mom just days before his death, Spiers wrote, quote, "Your boy's in trouble. If anything happens to me, investigate," unquote. Originally from Canterbury, Spiers was a former classmate of Orlando Bloom. He lived in the United States for a few years, but returned to the UK to stay with his mother before jetting off to Poland. Bates said he was making a name for himself in the world of conspiracy theorists and had been invited to speak at a conference in Poland in July. He was staying with a woman who he had not known for long, and she told me how she found him dead on the sofa. But I think Max had been digging in some dark places, and I fear that somebody wanted him dead. Spiers' pals have claimed that he vomited a black liquid when he died in a Warsaw apartment. Speaking to Project Camelot, friend Miles Johnson said, quote, "A person has died here, and I don't think it's good enough that somebody who just took normal medication should end up vomiting, spewing black liquid, whatever it was." And then shortly after that, whatever length of time it was, died. Max made a career out of investigating UFOs, sightings, and alleged cover-ups. More recently, he was said to be probing into the lives of well-known figures in politics, business, and entertainment. His unexplained death and its subsequent treatment by the authorities has left many online followers convinced he was killed by government agents. Conspiracy theorists have long been convinced that UFO chasers who get too close to the truth are, quote, bumped off, unquote, by the secret services or so-called men in black. On one website, Project Camelot, a blogger wrote, quote, "The entire circumstances are suspicious, and I urge everyone to encourage the release of details about what really happened and call for an autopsy." Another, Craig Hewlett, added, quote, "If it wasn't true what he talks about, then why would they kill him? Healthy people don't just get sick and die, they get poisoned." Bates, an English teacher, also buys into the theories. She said, quote, "Max was a very fit man who was in good health and yet apparently just died suddenly on a sofa." I have to agree with that. I don't even know the man, but there's just been so many deaths in our lifetime, family, where it just doesn't make sense. I mean, we look at even Michael Jackson. Okay, we kind of know because what happened to them. I mean, what happened to him rather. With the whole propofol and whatnot. That so-called quack doctor that he had. He was paying a whole lot of money to basically kill him. Shit. He couldn't give him no indica to sleep. That just didn't make sense. He's giving him some kind of a poison, and then anyways, no, I'm not even gonna get into that. But that one, Whitney Houston, even. I mean, just different people. I just found their deaths really odd. But anyways, this one is about Bates. I'm sorry, this one is about Max Spiers. So sorry, family, but so let me get back to this. Yeah, so his family is saying no. This man, he's very fit. He's in good health, and all of a sudden he just dies suddenly on a sofa. Come on. So basically, the mother is saying all I have is a death certificate from the Polish authorities that it was from natural causes, but no post-mortem was done. So how can they tell that? Exactly. This is a cover-up. That's how they can tell that. They are also refusing to release any paperwork about it to me because, absurdly, I don't have his written permission. Oh, good grief. Okay, you're dealing with people from Poland, and what do you expect? I digress. Spiers was buried in a Canterbury cemetery after his mother arranged to have his body flown home a week after his death. A post-mortem examination was carried out by a pathologist in East Kent, but Bates says that more than 2 months later, she still does not know the result or whether there will be an investigation. She added, quote, apparently he had not suffered any obvious physical injuries, but he could have been slowly poisoned, which is why the results of toxicology tests from his postmortem are so important. Quote, he has a brother, Josh, and sister, Becky. There goes that Becky, who are both devastated, as are his 2 boys. We all want answers to this, and I will continue to fight to get to the truth. The Northeast Kent coroner's office would only confirm the death was at the, quote, very early stages of the investigation. Oh, the Northeast Kent coroner's office would only confirm the death was at the, quote, very early stages of their investigation. Okay. So, family, I didn't know Max Spiers, but I do want to send out my condolences to his family and loved ones. I have been looking into the possibility of UFOs, so I have been looking at videos, and some of them are compelling while others look like pure trash, like CGI for sure. There's some channels that I happen to follow. One I will mention because I think the guy who runs this channel is a pretty cool guy, and that's his name is I forget his name, but he runs Secure 10, and it's a pretty good site if you want to learn some things about UFOs. I'm sure he's covered this already, but anyways, I wanted to cover this guy and basically throw that out there to you, family. I know you guys, there's so many things going on in the world with politics and the idiocy of Donald Trump and etc. But I just wanted to kind of bring it down a notch on my channel for a minute, talk about something a little different, and UFOs. I wanted to cover this. So at first I was going to pull up some video footage of some UFOs sightings, but instead I'm not going to do that because I want to keep this focused. I want to keep it focused on the death of this man, Max Spiers, 39-year-old father of 2, who was found dead on a sofa in Poland. I want to keep focus on him, and then I also want to say that, because I've never really heard of Africans or black people, period, who have actually seen UFOs. I see video footages of white folks, but actually there's been maybe 1 or 2 that I have heard some black folks who actually did, were suspected to see UFOs. But nothing of major, that's really telling. So I'm just curious what you guys think, family. What you guys think? Have you actually seen a UFO? Do you believe in UFOs? I do believe that there's probably intelligent life out there. It's got to be way more intelligent than what we are. Our ancestors were able to build pyramids, sphinx, obelisks, labyrinths, civilizations after civilization. So the possibility of what we can do is infinite. I understand that. But the way we are right now in the 21st century, and it seems like, with our, and the funny thing is that we've been going backwards ever since the European white man has been involved in the picture of civilization. I don't necessarily call them civilized, but I said in the picture of civilization, on that ladder, it just seems like we've had a whole lot more issues with them. But anyways, with this particular thing on the conspiracy of his death, it would be ashamed if that's what happened to him, that people want to silence him because of thoughts and ideas. Always trying to hide the truth. That's what's really so effed up, is people always trying to hide the truth. You want people just stuck on stupid, dumbed down Americans. Let's just be a dumb nation, a nation of dummies, ignorance. Let's just keep them stupid. Yeah, well, no. That's not happening. So, family, what do you think? You believe in UFOs? Have you ever seen a UFO? And if you don't, why not? I'm just curious. This is Guru. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, more importantly. I really appreciate your time. Until next time, peace and love. Thanks again.